Hello and welcome to day 25 of the CoronaBLOG, April the 23rd. The aims are to learn some English, escape from our daily routines and see the situation from outside and in Italy. My name is Brophy. Here is some background information and what I currently do. Politics. What's the official name of this building? The Houses of Parliament. No, that's the colloquial name. The official name is the Palace of Westminster. There are two parts to Parliament, the Commons and the Lords. That's why it's colloquially known as the Houses of Parliament, but the Palace of Westminster. Prime Minister's Questions, PM Prime Minister. Every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, the Prime Minister receives questions from all of the members of Parliament. It's a tradition going back many, many years. Questions from the members of Parliament to the Prime Minister, MPs to PM. Is this photo from Wednesday the 22nd of April? No. Why not? Well, lack of social distancing and Boris. Where is Boris? Boris is at Chequers. Chequers is the country retreat, the country residence of the Prime Minister of England. He's been there since the 12th of April. It was a gift from Sir Arthur Hamilton Lee, who decided that some Prime Ministers possibly wouldn't have enough money to have such a nice place for the weekend. So, Sir Arthur Lee, granted this in perpetuity to the Prime Minister. There was even an Act of Parliament called the Chequers Estate Act 1917. The interesting point about this act is the first time that the phrase Prime Minister entered into law. Before then, we never had a legal definition of the Prime Minister. It was given royal assent, meaning the monarch signs royal assent in December 1917, so just over 100 years ago. Prime Minister's Questions on the 22nd of April was very, very different from the normal situation for three reasons. One, there was no Prime Minister. This man here, Dominic Raab, replaced the Prime Minister and he is the Foreign Secretary. In England, we do not use the word minister, we say secretary, the Foreign Secretary. Another reason that was very special on the 22nd of April was there was the new leader of Labour. His name is Keir Starmer. He became the leader on the 4th of April, but this was the first Prime Minister Questions for him because of the Easter recess. The Easter recess or the Easter holidays. And for the third reason, it was very special because this one was online. So here we can see a real picture and we can see the social distancing and the fact it was online. Very few MPs in the House. Is the Palace of Westminster the oldest surviving parliament? No. This one is. Where is it? This is in Iceland. It's the Althing. It was founded in 930, so it's over 1,000 years old, and it has 63 members. On the subject of Iceland, Iceland is one of the countries with the most successful strategy in combating coronavirus. Only 10 deaths. And here we can see a graph of Iceland showing that they are well past their peak, which was several years ago, and the coronavirus situation is no longer such a problem in Iceland. In conclusion, today we've looked at the Palace of Westminster, Prime Minister's Questions, the fact that even politics is moving online, and we've looked at Iceland. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow.